Fourth value is innovation. We are in a world that is changing continuously. But the other very important news is that the speed of change is dramatically improving. No, so it's not just a matter of change. The world is changing. Okay, no, there's very change. But the real news is the speed at which everything is changing. So if you don't get used to the idea of changing faster than how the environment is changing, otherwise you will always be, okay, in ritardo, come si dice, late. You will always be late with everything. We don't want to be late. So innovation. So we want to, how can I say, to go on the way. We want to um, uh, to feel the wind and to go with the wind, not go against the wind. You have two choices. You are against change or towards change. So we have to understand change, because at the end we cannot stop the wind. We cannot stop improvement, technologies and changes. So what we can do is try to understand them and how to use them in the best and most ethical way to help humans and ourselves to use it correctly, instead of I can say, falling with the problems of those technologies. So innovation is so important. Our marketing and sales, our organizational culture, our people management, the process, the tools. We had to change, improve, learn, and to apply new things to everything. And as I told you, innovation is not just technology. Technology is the least important thing that you can change. You have to change in a company. Technology, as I told you, is so easy. It's much more important, as much more difficult to change people management, to change processes, to change the organizational culture, to change the motivation. Those things are much more complicated than change technology. So we have to be good at that, and all to improve our results. We want to improve our results. I mean, it's not a change just because we have to change, but we have to change, always focus on changes that can improve the results that we are achieving, and that we help people we work with, students, especially, obviously, students, coaches, and so on, to get their results. Because at the end, performance is the final gap. I mean, we are in a competitive environment. We are doing a sport, a competitive sport. I mean, we are not playing football with my friends just here on the grass. We are playing football professionally in a competitive environment where somebody win, somebody lose, and it's our profession. And why we are doing that? Because performance at the end. Why having always the next target, the next challenge, the next target, the next, how can I say, mountain that you wanna hike? There's a flight. You're going international. Freccia tricolore, sì, dai. And the reason is that to improve yourself and to improve others, you always need a bigger goal, a goal much bigger than you. Because if you have very low goals, or if you don't have goals, or you have very so easy goals to be reached, you are not forced to improve. You don't put yourself in the situation where you had to go in your discomfort zone, learn something new, and then improve yourself. Because once you want to improve yourself, you always have to go in your discomfort zone and to do something that at the beginning is difficult, is not what you are used to, is not what you like to do, is not what you think you should do, and so on. So performance, it what can I say, put you in the position, I must improve. That's the idea. If I want to reach that goal, I must improve. It's not just an option, improve. And as American says, an important trainer, usually American says, when you must, you will. Okay, sometimes if you will, you have to transform that opportunity in a must. So that's the right idea. So you have to follow your performance path. And so performance is so important. So everything we do, we do to improve our performance. But why? Because improving our performance, we will improve ourselves, improve our colleagues, improve all the persons that are involved in the performance. Okay, that's the general idea. We love to compete, first of all, with ourselves, because at the end, the most important thing is the person that you become once you improve thanks to the performance that you are reaching, that you are looking at. So at the end, the performance, once you get the result after you get it is finished. Don't stay with you, the result. What stay with you forever is not the result that you get. You reached $100,000, or you reached to sell in a country, or you reach another thing. It's not the thing that will always stay with you. What will always stay with you is the person that you become, the skills that you acquire, the mindset that you develop. Those things will be with you for your entire life. And that's the real richness of the journey. Understand the journey idea? Do you like this idea? Do you want to improve your mindset and everything? Is it right? Yes or not?
Yes.
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 Live it up.
Vision of the future. In the next 5-10 years, we will see, we'll face 5 times the shifts in technologies and in our daily habits we faced in the previous 10 years. We started up Digital Coach like 10 years ago because there was I saw for the future years an amazing change that was going to happen, digital. But now I can guarantee you that in the next 5 years, we will have at least 5 times the changes that we saw during the digital era. Okay, everything, new technology adoption, day-to-day habits, in workshop, in our free time, and everything will happen much faster, 3-5 times faster than we were used in the digital adoption. So that means more and more companies will work remotely. That's one of the main news. More and more companies will work remotely. And we staff far away, not just with national staffs. So my vision is that more and more companies will work with staff in international staffs. Okay, so the borders will not have the same meaning that had in the past. That's why we are pushing and forcing myself and also all of you to speak English because we need English. This guy, and I'm pushing myself as fast. Also for myself, it's not natural to speak English as speak Italian, and my English is not perfect. Is improving. The most important thing is that is improving on the way. It's not perfect. I make a lot of mistakes. I had to improve a lot of things, some words, some pronunciation, a lot of things. But you do that and you improve because it's a priority. Everything will become more international. Work with a foreign company, live in a foreign country, doing business in other countries, compete globally. All those things will be the new normal. Understand? We will not compete with a local company. We will not do business just in our native country. We will not work in the country. We will live in the country sometimes different from the country we are working with. Everything is going to be like so. Digital marketing, artificial intelligence, blockchain. In the future, you will see also metaverse. Metaverse is just a matter of time. It will be later, okay? There was a hype about metaverse 1 or 2 years ago. Then the hype went down, but believe me, it's just a matter of will happen slower, with maybe in more years, but also metaverse will happen. It will be another thing, virtual reality, augmented reality, and those things all those things will have a huge impact in our daily lives. They will enhance the lives of those who will be ready to adopt them consciously. But for part of the population, will create problems. I mean, if you are against evolution, you will always have some problems in a contest where everything evolutionate, every change. If you want or not, no, if you like it or not, or don't like it, things are changing. Then, what is the dream? What is the general dream? The dream has already begun. Do you have dreams? You have dreams, yes or not? Do you have dreams or not?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
like to dream? Sometimes we are afraid to dream, right? Because I know that on one side we dream, on the other side we are afraid of dreaming because we might not reach that dream. We might be sad if we don't reach the dream, and so on. As I told you, I mean, the most important thing about also dreaming is not the final destination, is the journey. The journey is what matters, and the person that you become during the journey. That's the real richness you are looking for. Right? You like the journey? Yes or no? Okay.